Erin Ann Barcellos here, and I'm shooting live from South Lake Tahoe, California. Wanted to tune in to our angels and spirit guides today and facilitate any messages from our angels for 2021. Happy New Year! I'm going to start with an invocation and a prayer, so please take a couple deep breaths with me, get comfortable with how you're sitting, and let's begin. We call upon and invoke the higher power and presence of divine love. We know and recognize this divinity as it exists and governs the entire universe and all beings. We know and recognize that we each were created in the image and likeness of this divinity, and it is our birthright to step fully into this love and power now. We call upon the guardian angels of each and every one of us that are with us during this reading. We also ask for and invite any additional archangels, ascended masters, or beings of love who would like to come forth and relay any messages for all of us for 2021. We surround each and every person with the holy presence of love, knowing that it serves as a powerful protective force so that only love can come in and only love can go out. We ask for and affirm clear messages for our highest good for 2021. I ask that this information be given clearly to me and be accurately conveyed to everyone listening to this reading. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So no matter at what point during the year you tune into this reading, the messages will suit for here and now during this time. The times we are in are catalysts for our evolution. Each and every one of us as individuals and together as we make up a whole, our collective consciousness, our collective coming together. Every single person on this planet in every single country is here for a divine purpose. Every single life has the divine thread of love and holiness interwoven into it. It is not an accident that each and every one of us are here during this time. Before we chose to incarnate into this body, we signed up to be here during this amazing time of evolution. 2020 leading into 2021 specifically is what our angels are talking about as this prominent time for a collective evolution. And what they mean by evolution is a time for expansion, a time for growth, and a time for returning to love. Here's the thing. When we give birth and expand more into love, usually that expansion and that stepping forth into the brightness is preceded by what can be seen as darkness, but they're not wanting to scare you by using the word darkness. A better word might be chaos. All the chaos we've been experiencing in the world, all the chaos you might have been experiencing in your personal life, a dismantling. That which is not moving forward with us into these new times have been in the process of being burned to the ground, being dismantled, almost in a life-shattering, soul-searching, dark night of the soul type of way, which we may have experienced on a personal level in our own personal lives with things we once knew no longer a reality. But not only are we experiencing that in our own personal lives, we're definitely experiencing that on a collective level with all of these world events that are making way for the new dawn. They're showing me a phoenix. So 2021 is the year where the phoenix rises from the ashes. Now this message is for you watching, and for all of us together. Now the phoenix is a beautiful bird that lives to its fullest expression on a daily basis. The phoenix is also fully surrendered and in tune with the cycles of the universe and the cycles of life, the cycles of its own life and the life of the world around it. Every 100 years or so, the phoenix burns, catches fire, and just burns. But the magic happens in the ashes. When the time comes, and not a moment before, the phoenix is reborn from the ashes of what burned and moves into this new and evolved and even more beautiful expression of itself. So take a moment and consider any hopes and dreams that you might have for this new year, for 2021. Even if you're watching this in the middle of the year, there's always time for hopes and dreams and passions to come even more to the forefront. So take a moment again to think about any hopes and dreams that you have for this year or the remainder of the year, and imagine yourself as the phoenix, having risen from the ashes into the truest and even more full expression of you, ready to fully claim your desires. This is what the universe wants for us. The more we can align with love, the more we can manifest our desires and become even more radiant, harmonious, love-filled expressions of ourselves. We do the world a service. In a world where peace and love sometimes might not be present in our awareness, it's even more important for us to claim that peace and love within ourselves and step fully into our own transformation so that we can be of service to the collective, not necessarily by action. Yes, it may include action, but it's the simple act of becoming love ourselves. Just that in itself is a remarkable contribution to the whole. Sweetheart, you came here with a purpose to fulfill. You didn't come here to play small. You didn't come here to choose hatred over love, to choose suffering over love. We are here to continue our journeys into love. Whatever that means for you is perfect. Do your work. Now is the time. Do your work. 2021 has the potential to be a remarkable year. It's all about transformation. It's all about coming into our own rebirth, both as individuals and as a collective. And we are supported by the divine every step of the way. The divine exists, it's all around us, and it is within everything. There are hidden blessings within every tragedy. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to go into the depths of your own pain and release it to the fullest. And in that releasing is where your rebirth truly exists. Alright, I'm going to complete this reading today with a message from the fairies. So this is the Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards. I'm going to ask for one card for the year 2021 as an overarching theme and way to support us moving forward. And we have Inner Power. Be at peace with yourself. Find a way to step into your own God-given power. This inner power is holy. We are not meant to have a power struggle with others, but we are meant to shine as brightly as we can shine as individuals. And as we stand in that holy power, we benefit, and the entire planet and all the people who live here benefits. This inner power is love. This inner power has everything you need. Abundance, peace, joy, fulfillment, answers, guidance. Take a nice deep breath. Tuning into your stomach area, which is the solar plexus chakra, the energy center connected to our inner power. And imagining a beautiful, big, bright, shining sun radiating from our stomach area. Asking the divine to fill this sun with the most purest of divine love, healing our minds, bodies, and spirits, and allowing us to come forth into unity, expansion, and joy. And so it is. Thank you. See you soon.